I'm Chris Stevens, and this is my multimedia project. I decided to do mine on lyrics being used against artists in the justice system, specifically regarding the legal predicament that YNW Melly is in. So, a little background on the whole situation. Jamel Maurice Stamens, better known by his stage name YNW Melly, is a 20-year-old rapper, singer, and songwriter from Gifford, Florida. Melly first broke into the spotlight with his breakout single "Murder on My Mind," which he wrote in jail in 2016 while serving a sentence for discharging a firearm near a school. The following year, Melly released the song, and then in 2018, two of Melly's friends were murdered, and people shifted the blame, or they pointed the blame at Melly, citing "Murder on My Mind," and specifically the lyrics in the song as the primary piece of evidence. So this is the Murder on My Mind music video. I'm not going to show it due to the time constraints on here, but basically this song went platinum 3 times. It was very popular, and I mean, as you can see from the thumbnail here, a lot of the imagery in the music video was, it was relating, there's a lot of blood, there's, a dead body, there's the inside of a prison cell, and there were lots of things that had to do with murder, killing, and jail. So when people thought of this song and when they saw this music video for it, that was the imagery that they associated with it in their head, which did not help Melly when his two friends were murdered. So the question that everybody had on their mind was, can Melly's lyrics be used against him in court? And they started asking this after February 13th, 2019, when Melly was arrested and charged with the killings of Sack Chaser and Juvie. These were two of his childhood friends, whom he was originally suspected of killing, since news broke that they were both murdered. So the central question was, can his lyrics be used against him in court? Now his lawyer, his lead attorney, Jason Roger Williams, believes that they can because law enforcement, because many people, amongst them, especially law enforcement, haven't yet realized that rap lyrics are just lyrics. They're the same as rock music. They're the same as essentially movie scripts. Um, they don't necessarily have some ulterior motive to them. And Williams also added that when artists are young and African American, sometimes a lot of people tend to jump to conclusions even more that these lyrics are not just purely creative. So, Melly's social media presence has been fairly, uh, prevalent considering the fact that being he's in custody right now. He's being detained. Um, so on the left is one example of one of his posts. Just talking about he posted a picture with him and Bortland with Sack Chaser and Juvie as well. Posted a picture of the four of them and said, just to all my fans and supporters, got locked up. I'm not getting locked up in Washington, but just kind of giving them an update and just reassuring them of that he had nothing to do with this, proclaiming his own innocence, um, and just reassuring his fans, thanking them for standing by his side. And he ended it with hashtag Free Us. So we definitely know that he believes that he is innocent here, or he is at least reassuring his fans that he is innocent and he has nothing to do with their killings. On the right is an example of just an artist's reaction to the whole situation. It's a Free Melly piece of art. So a lot of people, banded together to support Melly because they believe he's innocent. That's an example of one of the many pieces of art that people created to show their solidarity with Melly. So the people involved here were obviously Melly on the left. He was accused of orchestrating the murders of Sack Chaser and Juvie from left to right in the middle, with the help of Bortland on the right. So the four men belong to the same rap group. It's called YNW. I'm not going to say what what that stands for. You can read it off it there. But basically, the motive behind the murders remains a mystery. But many have speculated that since Melly and Bortland would have received, high monetary gain from this, that is, a piece of evidence, since they would gain from uh, Sack Chaser and Juvie's deaths. But since Melly has not been charged, or he has not been tried, excuse me, so there have been no final conclusions drawn. So the conclusion is basically that, uh, you know, using song lyrics in court can set a dangerous precedent for the music industry and its artists, and especially if the lyrics that are being used have very little legal footing, contributing to someone's guilt or innocence. Especially in this case, considering that the song came out before the incident. But that's my presentation. This is my works cited page. Um, I'll put the link for the Prezi in the comments on the post. Thank you for taking the time to watch this.